Lonnie Remus IV. I share with you some more insights. So, reviewing my notes of the past week, I'm seeing that I shouldn't blame others for the way I feel, notice how I feel, and take action. So I'm going in the direction of feeling better. There will always be challenges ahead. Without challenges, there wouldn't be a point of living. So recognize the challenge and figure out what steps are necessary to make it better. A thought about politics and border politics. I'm thinking it would be a good idea if the borders could be closed down for a period of time, perhaps 30 days, so that there could be a sense of who's American and what are they doing in America. I don't need somebody to give me money. I need faith. I need what makes money. I need something sustainable, something I can count on. Try going near people that you want to become like. For instance, want to look like her and hang around her. Or talk to him or her. The opposite of family is promiscuity, because without a very strong relationship between a man and a woman, there's no happiness, there's no joy, there's no foundation. What else here? Somebody talking to another person, you become part of them, like you affect their cells. That's why, interestingly, this medium of YouTube I like to use, because I don't consider myself trying to control your body, unless I was actually talking to you in person about these philosophies. Then I would consider that an imposition, kind of like if a pastor speaks in front of people, it's kind of like he is the king, like a psychic vampire, and I believe everyone should be their own king, speak for themselves, talk to their body, tell it what to do, control their environment. When I get angry at somebody else, it's likely because I'm upset myself, and I'm looking for a reason to maybe strike out at somebody else, but I don't believe it's possible to even be angry at another person, simply to be angry. And I've always thought it was changing the world meant defeating people, or being right, or force, convincing people to change. But what I've discovered is it's all about changing myself. If I really am God, if I really am this energy, which I believe I am, family will be there for you even if you're in a bad mood or you're sick. And be careful, be discerning. When you're in a good mood and maybe you have a lot of money, people might treat you like family. So be careful of these things and get away from everyone when you're upset. That way you don't act upon those feelings towards another person. Deal with them yourself. Excuse me, take a deep breath. Yawn. What is the easiest way to be happy? How about having a hobby of being intimate with myself and then extending that to my soulmate? Every moment is sacred and precious, so don't pretend, with people, non-business conversations, such as personal conversations with non-family members. Like, for instance, talking to your boss about your beliefs or what you like to eat, because unless that boss also happens to be a family member, you only have so much time in the day, so you can either talk to your boss or you can talk to friends or somebody on the bus, or how about your family? See, my goal in life is to have a lot of bedroom time with myself and my mate, and I want everyone to experience that. I'm not selfish in that sense. I want everyone to have more time. And with technology and ideological concepts, we can make it happen, people. If you offer help and the person declines and they don't ask for help, then don't concern with them or for them, because they're not in a receptive realm, so they're not ready. If they're not humble enough to realize that they need it. So in other words, don't force things on people if they don't want them, even if you think you might be trying to help. Okay, we're just going through my notes here. Okay, how about this? It's called Attitude with Which I Do What I Do. How is that attitude? That's what I have an effect on, no matter what I do. And so how strong and graceful is my attitude? Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I have an idea regarding sharing one's feelings with others, but not having to tell them or say something like, "Oh, I feel bad." Just to have a sign, a sign that says angry or a sign that says hurt, and that way people, and maybe we'll develop a intercommunications network in which anyone in proximity can have their phone, and they can ask people how they're doing, kind of like Bluetooth each other. and they can warn each other if they're upset and why. We're not telepathic, but we can communicate well with each other if we try. Yay. I am so rich and powerful. I don't need anything from anyone. I won't take anything. When you do this light work and beam this bright white light and just see people in your mind smiling, you really have this richness and synchronicity. It's extraordinary. Cars are nice and bodies are nice, but they're really just bodies. They're not that important. Remember, even if you're joking around, if you call somebody a dummy, there's only so much time in the day, so instead call them a great prince or a great princess. Uh, I used to be afraid of getting old uh, and not having as much fun with my soulmate because our bodies are wrinkled and whatnot. But with in combination with oral sex and just holding each other, I'm feeling really confident about life. And so she will be the most important person for me. Uh, find life and find family. I do what I feel is necessary to make life better. Alright. Sometimes I go into the mall or somewhere and I'm hoping for attention from others, but what I really want is attention to myself or me and my soulmate. So I want to sexually take care of myself. That's really my motivation in life. What else here? Be careful the way you act around people. If you are, what's it called? Like sometimes I act childish, but then it's hard for me to function like an adult because I'm transitioning. So try and play one role, uh, one. Well, I'm just saying careful when transitioning to different environments. What else here? What does it take to be happy? A smile. Turn it into heaven with light work. I I encourage you not to hope for someone to help you out or tell you what to do. For instance, you might feel like your back hurts and you feel like you need a massage, but with yoga, you can stretch it out and take care of it yourself. You know, getting attention is having something that looks good, like a car or a nice body, or how about a smile and eye contact? That feels just as good. I stop this and I'll talk to you next time.